Hi, chat. Hi. Broly, congrats on getting first. Hold on. Okay, I know this is kind of weird that I'm starting stream at around like 2, 2 in the afternoon and whatnot, but listen. Okay. Hi, Broly, congrats on getting first. Thank you for the daily points. Welcome in. Hi. Hi. Everyone look out. There's a dust bunny in your pants. Okay, I'm not even gonna question that. Hi. I forgot to change my schedule, so we're doing this today. Prody, hi, welcome in. Also, this is Tuesday, not Monday. I know. I couldn't change schedule, and I fucked up, and so now we're here. Oh my god, I have a story. I have story time today, because I decided to go. Why am I getting bonked? Who bonked me? Burley, why'd you bonk me? The witch lies. Oh, we have new redeems and whatnot. It's gonna be a short stream. I'm pretty much just gonna be chatting with you guys and playing Minecraft in the background. Cause I'm very much in pain right now. Alright, let me switch over to the game. Hi guys, I'm on this corner now, cause it makes more sense. Cause she keeps looking to the side, and I can't fix that. So, I'm not on my regular world, so I'm on a different, we live in pain. Did you get your wisdom teeth removed? No, I'm about to explain what happened. So I'm in a different world right now. I'm not on my usual Minecraft world. It's just a random one I made for just today. I went to my first ever convention, uh, literally this weekend. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted and I'm in pain. I did not think I was gonna walk for so long. Oh my god. I have like a few things, because I went to, what the fuck? Okay. I went to like an event, family event and whatnot. That was like a different story. That's where I think I said this on Danny's stream. I got like hit in the head so bad. It's just it still hurts right now. I don't know why I don't know if that should be concerning. Sounds like you had a fun time. I very much did. I had a very fun time. I enjoyed it. But it is not for the weak, cuz oh my god, my feet are dying. Broly, thank you for the head pats. But decided to stream really quickly today, because since I did promise stream to yesterday, I just could not get up. I could not get up to stream yesterday. So I'm here today. I'm still tired, but that's fine. I might do an upload on my TikTok, because I did record a couple bits from the conventions and from the convention and whatnot, so I will be putting that together. Maybe I'll put it on YouTube, maybe. That depends. But I will be uploading on TikTok the experience I had. Cause holy shit. I'm so excited. I made the worst mistake of bringing platform, like those like Mary Jane's platform heels. That was the worst mistake I did. But oh my god. How are you guys today? How are you guys? This is the latest well, no, it's not. Well, regular time, yeah, it is. Latest I've streamed. Alright, making myself lunch, BRB. Alright, see ya. Thank you for dropping by, Broly. Thank you for the lurk. Chat's audio good. We have good sound. Am I not too loud? Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? I think we're good. Just hanging out today? That's good. That's good. That's good. I'm just gonna be streaming a little bit and just do some Minecraft fishing in the background while I chat with you guys. Boop. It's a pufferfish. Oh. I just made some food. I had some chicken. Yeah, no. I'm still very much sore and tired. I don't think that's going away anytime soon. So hopefully Hopefully we're good. Um, don't know. My head, the side of my head is still like hurting from that. Me eepy? Fair enough. Me too. Just had a frozen pizza for lunch. Ooh. What kind? What kind of pizza? I recently had this like frozen pizza that had ranch in it. Instead of like tomato sauce, it had ranch. It was like the weirdest thing ever. Thank you for the hydrate, Broly, and the head pats. Thank you. What's the weirdest pizza combination I've had? Meat supreme with stuffed Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good. I like the meat pizzas. Probably one of my favorites. Also, there's no game audio. I'm glad you said that, because... Let me see. Can't hear audio? Okay. There should be game audio. What do you mean? Okay, there's a little bit. I'll bring that up. Thank you. Like a chicken bacon ranch pizza? Yeah, it has chicken, bacon, and for some reason no tomato sauce, but with ranch. It was an interesting combination. I turned up the sound. Let me know if that's good. Let me know if you guys hear it. It's a pretty commonly available pizza. Is it? That was my first time having it. I've never heard of it. It's like an interesting combination. It's yummy. It was okay. For fat Americans. Okay. I've never had. I was like my first time. It was like very interesting. I didn't like it that much, but it was okay. But yeah, no. Basically, we had an event. I went with Yuki. If you know Yuki, the wife, hosted like an event for like religious reasons. Um, Usually like people that get their like first communion and like, where'd you get the pizza from? I have no clue. I don't know. It was in my fridge. Uh, for like first communions or baptisms and whatnot, usually there is a part in the event where they toss coins, specifically quarters. They'll toss quarters into the crowds and whatnot. However, her family decided to mix it up a little bit and decided to do, I'm not sure what this is called because it's not a piñata, but it is basically like some bar wires and then you wrap the wires around until it kind of forms like a bucket. You wrap the wires with a bunch of like streamer or like streamers or like ribbons and whatnot. And so it goes round and round until it forms a sort of bucket, and then inside the bucket they filled it with candy and money. Here's the thing, and I am sick and tired of this because they do it every time. They put these hard ass lollipops in there. These big hard lollipops in there. And then they also wrapped some of the money with the candies, so like you kind of have to grab the candies if you want to get some of the money. The the can the candies usually had more dollars attached to. They were all $1 bills, so it doesn't really matter. Um, and whatnot. The problem is that you would think that these sort of things are just for the kids, and they would like be nicer because there's kids. No, no, they don't care. Every adult was in there. All right. All right. All right. I'm back from trying to hostile take over Danny's Discord. Do it. Look, we gotta take over. Do it. No, keep going. And so, anyway, so there's like the group of people. At one point, you see you there. We'll take it over. It's okay. At one point, I actually, I think I shoved Yuki within the crowd. Just, why not? And so while we were just there, like, pretty much, she got the worst part of it, because they literally piled on top of her. It was so funny to see that. Just a bunch of kids piling on top of her, because I think she got one of the bigger rolls of money. And so, While everyone was like in the pile and whatnot, trying to fight over these candy, the money, and whatnot, Yuki at one point was like in front of me, and so she didn't notice I was behind and got up. Her head hit the side of my head, like the side where like my ear is, hit it there. Was so disoriented. I got so dizzy from that. That was so bad. I don't know if that's gonna be some serious damage or not. But yeah, no, I was not okay after that for a little bit. But hey, at the end of the day, I got $10 from that, so it was worth it. But yeah, no. And then a lollipop hit me in the other side of the head, so that was fine. They need to stop putting those lollipops in those things, because I'm sick and tired of getting hit by lollipops. It was so funny, because you don't know if you should focus on grabbing the money or focus on not getting hit in the head by one. I got a bone! I got a bone! Let's go! But overall, it was chaotic. It was funny. I pushed Yuki at one point. That was great, actually. She got the worst end of that. And I potentially got a concussion. Void, thank you for the 7 stream streak! Yo, chat, I finally hit 100 in Danny's, and I'm so happy about that. So happy. But now I'm at the point where it's just like, I did it. We hit 100. And we're gonna keep going. Yeah, you got the 7 stream streak, and I'm so happy for that. Void, thank you so much. Thank you, Broly, for the head pats. And thank you for the hydration. Also, posture check. Do we not have a posture check redeem? Is that not a redeem I have? I'll be so honest with you, Broly. I can't really move. I'm kind of just sitting down as I can. I'm still mad I lost my streak. I'm sorry, but thank you for the 7 stream streak, Danny. Thank you. You don't have postures check or stretch. I should probably add that. I'll be adding that next stream. Thank you, Broly. I can't really move right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm sitting as best I can. I'm not gonna question that. Oh my god, that was so fun. I pretty much had a bit of chaos because the convention thing was like a last minute invite. I got invited to that thing like the last minute. Oh. Did you guys hear? The bunny works, but did you guys hear the TTS? It should be fixed. I fixed it a while ago. You didn't hear it. The bunny showed. Ah, fuck. Well. Okay, well, we gotta fix that next time. But the bunny worked at least. That sucks. Okay. Yeah, I need to go back and fix that. Well, at least I tested it. You did, yeah. We know the bunny works, we just, the TTS doesn't work, so I'll have to see what the heck happened. But, oh well, we'll get that in note. We'll fix that for next stream. No TTS. But yeah, no, the convention thing was like a last minute invite I got. I dressed up as Kaneo. I don't know if you guys know Demon Slayer Kaneo, the younger butterfly sister. I dressed up as her. My room, no joke, there are like scraps of ribbon, tape, and just a bunch of mess all over my room right now. Because I had last minute, like, I had to decorate for last minute. It was so funny. It's great. Oh, boop. I got a bottle of water. Just gonna throw this in here. We'll be back. Well, probably, I'm not gonna be back on Minecraft. What am I talking about? I know a redeem that works. Which one? Alright, ad time. Alright, Void wanted ad time. You guys are getting ads. You guys are getting ads right now. 30-second ads is gonna run. Because Void has requested it. Alright. Void, I hope you know the ads might take you as well. What the fuck? My pufferfish. Bruh. Now I don't get ads? Okay. You say so. Hi, Broly. I finally got a fidget toy. It's this, like, random, like, octopus, like, foam squishy. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm very tempted to open the top part of his head because I think it's hollow. I genuinely think there's, like, a space or hollow gap in its head. And I kind of want to open it. Just to see. A toy with tentacles. Okay, chill. It doesn't even have- it looks like little nubs. It has like little small tiny stubs. It's so cute. I got it from the convention. There was like a little part. Okay, I know nothing about Star Wars, but there was a section in the convention about Star Wars and whatnot, and there was this little table where you can trade with the Jawa. I think that what it's called. Again, I know nothing of Star Wars, nor its characters or anything like that, but it was just like this shadow figure with a brown cloak thing and yellow eyes. And if you give it something, it will give you something in return. So it was just trading with him. Instead of subbing to anyone, I actively watch. I just pay for Turbo. Okay. Yeah, those are Jawas. Yeah. So there's like this little booth at the convention where you give it, you can trade with them. And so I gave it a bracelet and they gave me a small rainbow octopus squishy. And I also gave them a keychain, this little butterfly keychain I had, and I gave it to them, and they gave me a blue glittery duck. So that's just sitting on my table. I have the Star Wars too. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I know nothing of Star Wars. I know like the basics, but nothing else. Thanks to my aunt showing me the OG trilogy. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a single movie of it. I've seen like bits and pieces, but I don't think I've ever seen a single movie. And it's really funny because my dad's a huge fan of Star Wars. It's about war in the stars. We'll get there eventually. We're starting by the bottom with Harry Potter. That's okay. Yeah, I understood none of the things that were there. Thank you. And killing kids. Fair enough. It was like this cool section. There was like this what's this called? What's it called? It's the orange and white ball robot that rolls around. I keep forgetting the names of it. But it was there in the convention as well. It was so cool to see that. And a random broom that was just running around. BB-8? Yeah, BB-8. Yeah, I remember. Well, Harry Potter is just Star Wars with wands. Fair enough. Okay. I'm about to give this octopus a lobotomy, because I want to see what's inside its head. I feel like a hole, like a gap. Like the squishy has like a little air gap or air bubble in it. And I really want to see. I'm just gonna poke a hole through its head. But that's perfect. I'm gonna give this octopus a lobotomy. Let's go. Fish? I am fishing. There was this funny moment, and I'm so mad. I'm so mad I didn't record it. Why the fuck did that fly up? I'm so mad I didn't take a picture of it or record it when it happened, but there was this person that was cosplaying as Gengar. It was like this big, fuzzy, inflatable sort of costume that they had. It was so cute. However, there was like a line to take a picture with them. Literally, the moment I was the next person in line, the fucking costume deflated. Deflated, and they had to go because apparently the battery or whatever it was that was like keeping the costume intact was just it died on them. Literally the moment I was next in line to take a picture with them, it was the funniest shit ever. And I'm so mad I didn't record or take a picture when I had the chance. Because I was sitting there waiting for about an hour and I was just staring at it and I was like, oh my god, please, can we take a picture? It was like, that was such bad time. That was so bad luck. I'm so upset about that. Oh, this is the funniest shit ever, though. Yeah, I got there like like very early, but I had to wait because I was with a group. I was with the group during the convention, so I was just there sitting at one of the tables for about an hour and just staring at the Gengar cosplay. It's just like, I want to take a picture. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh, Alex, thank you for this 3 stream streak. Is that working? So hope stream goes well, and I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you. Thank you for the stream streak. But yeah, no, that was funny timing. Um, Overall, I had fun for my first ever convention. I had fun. I've never been to any like conventions like that. I know Yuki has, but like, I'm not surprised. They were not lying about the fact that there is a lot of walking. I didn't expect the convention center to be like so fucking massive. I went there at around like 9 or so. The thing is, hold on. Is that a change or were the redeems always just silent? My brain, no. Is it silent? Wait. Wait. Do you guys not hear the redeems? Do you guys not hear the redeem? Well, I'll check it after stream actually, because I just realized. We'll check it after stream. I might have fucked up something, who knows? Nope, that might explain why you guys couldn't hear the TTS. And that sucks. That's probably why TTS is silent. Yeah, but oh well. It's a big haul. Um, Honestly, the only downside is that I'm not entirely sure, and that just might be me because it's my first time. I'm not entirely sure what am I supposed to do at the conventions other than like visit panels and visit like certain moments where they're like talking with voice actors and whatnot, but like I don't really know what else to do. I just kept walking around the artist alley. That was like the only section I stayed in. Was the artist alley. Don't ask how much money I spent. I can't remember. I haven't checked and I don't want to. Like, it was fun to cosplay, it was fun to do that stuff, but it's like, I didn't really know what else to do. Oh. be honest, that's your brand. Either stream is a slideshow or something is broken, so everything is going to the plan. Thank you. Thank you for that, I guess. Because, stream's broken, so that's it. Buy art, get pictures, cosplay, eat food, just hang out. Yeah, that's pretty much what I did. Was just buy, take pictures, cosplay, and whatnot. It was fun. Got a lurk. Thank you for the lurk, Danny. The lurk. It was really fun. I saw someone cosplay this fucking Labubu cosplay. I'm concerned how they were not dying of heat in there. Because the artist alley, specifically the artist alley where I was, it was hot. It was warm, and it was like really starting to get hot. So, kudos to them. A lot of JJK cosplay. That's what I did notice. I did notice a lot of JJK cosplays. It was really fun to just point out and see, oh my god, I know that character. I recognize that character. For Demon Slayer, I just saw a bunch of Tomiokas and a bunch of Mitsuris. That was like pretty much the main ones I saw. I would go to a convention, but there are just too many people, so no. Yeah, it's so crowded. It's so crowded, and it's so overstimulating at some points. Here's the thing. I got there fairly early. I got there at around 9 or so, and there was like not a lot of people, because the convention starts at 10 and it ends at 5. And so I got there around 9, or like before it hit 9, and it was fairly empty. There were still people walking around and whatnot, but it was not crowded. At around 10:30, literally loads of people walking through those doors came in. Just a huge crowd of them. And I was like, oh my god. It's so crowded. It's so crowded. I think the worst area was where the game center was. There was a section in the convention where you can play like old arcade games, you can play computer games, you can play whatnot. However, since it's right next to the tournament section where you can sit down and watch, I don't know who those people were. I'm assuming they're just like famous like streamers or whatnot for video games and for certain like competitions and whatnot. It's so loud. It's so loud, and it's so much lights just flashing everywhere. There are no conventions near me, so I would have to travel like 4 hours one way and pay a good 200 just to get there. Yeah, that's another thing. It's like, unless you got like a center nearby, you gotta travel for a good bit. But yeah, no. Mine was kind of just like a I've always heard of conventions, and I was always curious to go. The only thing that was like kind of not fully convincing me sometimes was just the simple fact that there was just so many people. It was just so many people, and I was just like, The fighting game community? Yeah, I saw that section. It was so funny to me to see like the arcade section and the computer ones, because my point of view of it is like, what's the point of buying a convention ticket if all you're gonna do is just gonna sit and play a computer game that you can do at your own house? I don't know. That's just my way of seeing it. It's kind of weird. The arcade I can understand, because the arcades are actual like games that you cannot find anywhere else. Because I'm pretty sure they're old retired arcade games. I've recognized some of the old ones. The retro styles and whatnot, but the ones that were like just sitting on the computers, just sitting at the computers areas and whatnot, why? True, but in tournaments you can earn money. I did notice that. However, the tournament, I think that's a different section. I think that was in a different area, because the guys that they were broadcasting on the big screens, they were sitting down at a different section where it says streamers, YouTubers, and whatnot. So, no clue who those guys were. But I can understand, yeah, tournaments, they can earn money from that. So, I guess I can see it from that point. I also went to, like, there was also, like, a VTuber meet and greet. It was really interesting, really interesting little corner there. A bunch of cardboard cutouts. It's chaos. And then I think there was also, like, the section where you can do card games, like Pokemon. Pokemon, Cookie Run. I'm funny enough, Cookie Run has their own game card. They have their own little table section you can play card games with. I didn't even know they had a deck of cards to play. If it's a big tournament like Combo Breaker, I think the prize pool is really 50k bones. Interesting. Yeah, no. I mostly hanged out in the artist alley because that was pretty much the only place I was kind of interested in. I didn't know who the guests were. I looked at the website, but the problem is that since I was only going for one day, I wasn't gonna look at the whole schedule and itinerary to see like, okay, who's gonna be there, who's what for the specific day, for the specific hour and whatnot. I just didn't feel like it, so I'm just like, I'm just gonna hang out the entire day in the artist alley. Yeah, depending on the game you're competing at. Fair enough. There was always like these two people that they were showing on the screens for the tournaments and whatnot, but it was so loud. That whole place was so loud, and it was just packed with a bunch of lights and lasers. There was so much going on. Uh, Artist Alley was fun. Artist Alley, I spent way too much money that I don't want to admit. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I think the funnest part I had was the Jawa. Oh, thank you for the head pat and thank you for the hydrate. I think the best part was like the Jawa trade with Jawa. I had fun with that one. That was fun. You spend too much money? I did. I did end up spending a lot of money. I couldn't help myself. I saw the vendors and I saw the artist alley. So what happened happened. Thank you for the ad time. Can I even play ads right now? Well, time to make money is crazy. And dude, Yuki owes me now. Fucking Yuki was like, hey, I know you're at the convention. Can you go to this specific seller and stand and go buy me something? She owes me. So I had to walk all the way back and I fucking paid her for that. There we go. Add time chat. Ads are currently playing. Oh my god. We need more ads. We do. No. It was really funny because I think I got confused. So I was cosplaying. I already said this, but I was cosplaying as Kaneo from like Demon Slayer, which is I don't know if you guys know what Demon Slayer is, but there's like these three butterfly sisters, and I was basically dressed up as the youngest one, Kaneo. I got confused for Shinobu. I don't know how many times. Twitch should make you watch an ad to send a message. What? What? No. That'd be so funny. It's just like, alright, to send a hi, you get an ad. To send how you doing, it's an ad. It's be funny. Get that. Oh, I'm starting to make a hole in it. Hold on. I started like poking at the top of the octopus's head. Hold on. I think I have a pin. I have a needle. I can stick a needle in it. There's just like I don't even think I can play another ad. Yeah, this I can't play right now. Dude, I gotta wait 8 minutes. What the heck? Wanna see what other people typed? Ad. Hi, Mushy! Hi! Hold on. I'm giving my octopus a lobotomy really quickly. I think I made a hole in it. Hold on. I'm just gonna... Just gonna try to dig, because I started making a hole in it. Hi, Moshi! I was talking about my experience. Oh yeah, they're trying to force me to play ads. I've already played ads, so we gotta wait. I was basically talking, just giving story time, because I went to my first ever convention the other day. And so I was talking about that, my experience. But right now, I'm trying to give my octopus a lobotomy, because I feel like there's an air gap in its head. And so we're gonna try to stab the scissors in without causing too much damage to it. Crazy how Twitch puts a cooldown on ads? Yeah. But yeah, no, I went to my first ever convention and I am currently dying. I can't feel my legs. I can't move. I can't. Why did the ping just now? What the fuck? How did you like the con? It was great. I had so much fun. I went as I cosplayed as Kaneo from Demon Slayer. I don't know if you did. I don't know if you know Demon Slayer. I went as the young sister of Shinobu. Uh, it was so much fun. I got to see a bunch of people and whatnot, but it was so I was so over it by the end of it. I cannot feel my legs and I cannot feel my back. It just hurts everything. I made the mistake of going to this convention in those Mary Jane platformy heels. I couldn't feel my feet. I was over it. It's a lot of standing and walking. Yeah. So now I know for the next time not to bring those shoes. I went with a group, and so one of the girls was just like end up buying some like slippers, those like comfy plush slippers, because they were also just over it at some point. I don't want to admit how much money I spent, but I spent a good bit. I got a pretty decent pile of merch and artist things I got. I might do a video of unboxing all that shit. I recorded a few moments, like bits and pieces at the convention. So I'm planning to put together a little small video. I might post it on my TikTok. Maybe I'll put it on YouTube. When I used to go to cons, Artist Alley was my jam. I spent almost the entire day in the Artist Alley. I didn't really want it to go. The thing is that I was invited as a last minute addition to the group. And so I didn't have enough time to look up specifically what they were having for that day or what events and whatnot. I didn't know who the guests were and I didn't really want to look up all that. So I spent majority of the day at the Artist Alley in the vendors hall. But oh my god, was everything expensive. When you really need is Jello pack taste test and tier list. I'll do you know what's really funny? I'm now tempted to do a Jello pack tier list. I'm glad you were able to go and have a good time. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. I've been wanting to go to a con for like a while, but it's just like I never had the chance to. So it was like my first time and I'm so happy I did. It was great. And I was wrong! There wasn't an air bubble in him. Oh, I just opened his head for nothing. Oh well, I can still squish him like this. Sorry, I have I have this like small octopus foam squishy, and I was so convinced there was like an air bubble in its head, and I was just performing a lobotomy for a little quick bit. And there was nothing. I accidentally opened his head for nothing. It was really funny to see like other cosplays, because one of the fun things is just to get to recognize the characters and whatnot. That was fun. Um, I still can't get over the Gengar costume. There was like Moshi, there was a line of people waiting to take a picture with this big Gengar, like fuzzy Gengar person that was cosplaying of them. And so while I was in line, I was literally right next in line, the next one to get a picture with him. And the fucking costume deflated. The fucking battery of the costume just died out the second I was next in line to take a picture with him. And I'm so mad about that. Soft Kitten! Hi, thank you for the head pats. I love getting VA autographs and meeting them too. I have Tanjiro and Nez's VAs. Oh, that's so cool! What the heck? Yeah, I didn't make it all the way down there where the Hall of Fame or meet any of the voice actors or anything like that. I just stayed in the artist alley. Hi, Soft Kitten! Welcome in, welcome in. Dude, I was so excited to take a picture with Gengar, and then the fucking costume just dies out. And the lady was like, alright, we'll be back in a few hours. I never saw her again. I never saw her again. So it was just like, that's unfortunate. But oh my god, the timing on that was crazy. That was crazy. Like, what do you mean? Right when I was about to take a picture with it, the fucking costume dies. I love Gengar. Gengar is this pretty Pokemon. Pretty great Pokemon. I love that. But that was so funny and the timing with that. Hopefully they're at the next con. Hopefully. Hopefully. Yeah, no. I got like a bunch of things. I got a pretty decent haul, I think, of just things and items I bought. Mostly are just random keychains and random, like, of my favorite fandoms and animes and whatnot from other artists that I bought. I got a bunch of business cards. I just kept collecting business cards. So, I will be back to visit those businesses. See, now I'm sad that I gave this thing a lobotomy. Thank you for the hug, kitten! How are you doing? Hi. We love supporting small business. Yes, yes, we do. It was so fun. You only doing okay, just chilling. That's good. That's good. I'm also just chilling here. I'm recovering because I'm so out of it. Oh my god. I will say though, one day is not enough. I've noticed that one day is just not enough for to get to visit everything. I went there like around 9. I left at around almost 5. I was only halfway through the whole section of that entire convention area. It was not enough time. Nat just lobotomized an octopus. I did, and I kind of regret it because turns out it didn't have a hollow head. And now I'm sad because the little octopus now just has a hole in its head for nothing. But it's fine, I can still squish it. I finally got a fidget toy, so now I don't have to play with the stapler anymore, and I don't have to accidentally staple my finger. I almost got a concussion though. That I did almost get. But that was not from the convention, that was from something else. And I still can't get over that because it still hurts. I say concussion, but I'm fine. Have you had people being weird at you at the con? Last time I went there was a couple of interactions I wish didn't happen. I got lucky. I'm not gonna lie to you, I got lucky. No weird interactions happened to me. I was with a group or anything, so nothing strange. Didn't really have a lot of people coming up to me. What did happen a lot though was people confusing my cosplay for Shinobu. So that was. But that's unfortunate. Yeah. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, no, I didn't get any interactions like that. It's just like a bunch of people just confusing my cosplay for Shinobu. That's really good. Yeah. It's just like saw the chaos that was happening. There's like this random person walking around dressed up as a Labubu, and I'm just like, kudos to you, because the convention center was hot. It was warm, and it's starting to get hotter. And I was just like, I'm not sure how you're surviving in that cosplay. Give me that. There has Labubu in the vendor's hall. It's just like so warm. Okay. Kudos to you. Oh my god. I would have died. I had to pack my own fan. I had like my own little held hand fan, and I was just like using that while I was walking around because it was starting to get. I don't know why only the vendor and artist alley, just specifically that section, was like really warm. But since we kept walking and kept moving around, it was starting to get like more hot and hot in the area, and I was just like, oh my god, I'm sweating. I'm I'm over here just in sweat, and the fact that I had like a cape and the costume I was wearing, since it's the what's the word, the texture of the fabric was like thin. I didn't really like the idea. I was just shirtless underneath the button up shirt, so I just put up a tank top underneath, so I had layers. I was slowly dying. I was slowly dying. And then it was just pouring rain outside. Outside was worse. Outside was just so humid. It was just absolutely worse. But overall, I had fun. Overall, it was a great experience. I will be going again when it comes back. I was gonna stream. Oh, okay, that fell. I was gonna stream yesterday, but since I could not stand for the life of me, I couldn't. So we're doing stream today. Hence why I started at around 2 p.m. I gotta get some groceries real quick now that it's cooler outside, just in case I don't make it back in time. Have the great rest of your stream. Thank you, Void. Well, thank you for dropping by. Feeling gross outside when you're feeling like hot from the. Yes! It's actually so bad. Like, I felt disgusting afterwards. I like sticky and just. I was peeling off that cosplay because of just how much I sweat. They were not joking about the fact that it was warm inside the convention. And I don't know if the air conditioning was just broken in that section. But it was only in the artist alley in the vendors hall was where it was like incredibly warm and just hot. Because I went to the arcade area and that was fine. There was air conditioning. So who knows what the fuck happened there. But like I walked outside, I felt sticky, I felt disgusting, and I was just wanting to peel my skin. It was great. What's happening? We're still talking about the convention. Hi. Danny, we might have a few quotes. A few quotes for the stream. I perform a lobotomy on my octopus. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. Where did that quote go? I'm about to give this octopus a lobotomy. That's a quote. That Void put in the chat. It's like my room right now. I still have the cosplay just thrown in the corner. I'm about to give this octopus a lobotomy. Yay! New quote added. It's like last minute. I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna take a picture of my bag because it's so cute and I'm so happy how it turned out. But I decorated my own pin bag and everything. Again, last minute, so like there's still bits and pieces of ribbon and lace and streamers and just everything thrown here in my room. It's just so funny to see. Here, let me see if I can get. I will be posting this in my server. Just let me grab it. It should be. This thing was heavy. It was like actually heavy, and I don't know why it occurred to me to wear it like this, but hold on. Hold on, chat. We're doing something. got it. Oh my god. Okay, hi. I don't know if it's normal to still feel the side of my head hurting after the whole chaos that happened weekends, but oh well, that's fine. I don't think it was a concussion. Here, we'll be putting this in chat. Hold on. Oh, I should have put the mini Kaneo in the picture. Oh well, that's fine. It's pretty much just put together with whatever the hell I had. So, man, it's very cute, and I loved it. A concussion. Oh yeah. Story for time for that, because that was not from the con. That was from a different thing. I went to a family event, and they had this bit. So usually, sometimes, I say sometimes, but usually during events that revolve like, you're getting your baptized, or getting your first communion, or getting confirmation and whatnot, religious thing. Usually it is the job of whoever's like the godparents or to throw money into the crowd for, that's just like the custom. However, normally they throw in like quarters into the crowd, but Yuki's family wanted to spice things up, and instead, I'm not sure what this is called, because it's not a piñata. It's not a piñata. I said piñata, and that's not what that is. But essentially, they got a like some wires, and they formed it. Why did you bonk me? Why did I get bonked? I'm already in pain. How dare you? Why am I getting bonked? Seem topical? Okay, whatever. So they had this, like, these wires. You're gonna make the concussion worse. They had these wires, and so they wrapped the wires to form a sort of bucket. They made a mixed-shaped bucket, basically, with streamers and ribbons and whatnot, and so it formed a bucket, and they filled it with candy and money and whatnot. It was just a bunch of $1 bills. However, some of the $1 bills were wrapped around the candies. I'm sick and tired of these events throwing these hold on, turn the music off. Turn this shit off. I am sick and tired of these big ass hard lollipops in those whenever they throw candy. I'm sick of it. That's not what hit me in the head. But basically they pulled on the side of the ribbon and they started spinning it around while they were unraveling the whole mess of ribbons. And you would think that this sort of thing is just for the kids or just for like the younger people. No. Everyone and their grandma is getting in there, trying to fight for some dollar bills. And at one point, I shoved Yuki. If you don't know Yuki, my wife, I shoved Yuki at one point. And so she ended up getting piled on top of her because there were just a bunch of little kids just climbing on top of her, trying to fight over this like stack of dollar bills that she found. And it was just so funny to see. However, at one point they pushed her towards like in front of me, and she didn't realize I was behind her. So when she got up with like swift movement, she hit me with the back of her head right on the side where my like right near where my glasses were. I got so dizzy from that. She hit me so hard in the head. I got so fucking disoriented. I was so I got so dizzy from that. She hit me so hard in the side of the head. Not her fault, but still, it was so funny. It's just like so disoriented. I'm so happy it wasn't the lollipop, but also, what the fuck? Dude, but at the end of the day, I got $10 and I got to shove the wife, so it's good. So I think it was worth it. It's so fucking funny. The problem is that it would have been fine if it was just her headbutting me. But the problem is Yuki tends to wear a bunch of headbands and hair clips, and she had this like fucking big ass like wing metal hair clip that she had in the back of her head, and that shit hit me right in the side. Oh my god. But yeah, no, that was great. That was so. I looked like I got into an actual fight. My hair. I originally had like my hair like neatly like in an updo sort of style. That shit was gone. That shit was gone. They pulled my hair at one point. Just like the hair was all a mess. Um, like I got bruised, like an actual fucking bruise on the side of my leg. Like I looked like I genuinely got into a fight. That's how I. It's just so funny to me. Yeah, no. I think Yugi got the worst end of it, but that was fine. Totally worth it for some $10 and some candy. Just keep an eye on any symptoms if any popped up. I think I'm fine. I think it's just like sore. And the thing is that I think I overdid myself these past few days because after the convention, I decided to ride a mechanical bull. So that might have just been me uh overdoing it because yeah. Huh? It actually hurts to laugh a little bit. Like just the top of the side of my eye, it kind of hurts a little bit whenever I laugh. But that's fine. That should be fine. Yeah, like after the whole almost concussion, I headed to the convention, and then after that, mechanical bull because I had another event to go to, and they had a mechanical bull, and I got on it. It was fine. I loved it. It was great. I could not feel myself afterwards. Yeah, definitely it takes some days to not do anything wild. Yeah, yeah. All of that in heels. Let's go. So that's yeah. I did overdo it at some point. So it's just like yesterday I could not feel my body. I genuinely could not get up yesterday. So it's just like today I'm taking it easy. I'm not I'm not trying to move whatsoever. But oh my god, I had fun. Listen, Hispanics don't play when it comes to I'm saying piñata because I don't know if that's what that's called. If she doesn't have things like this to keep her time, her idle hands will create fire one way or another. Okay, listen, shush. No, I don't know. It was fun though. Burn up a microwave. That's fun too. This poor octopus. This poor octopus. I literally just had him for a day. He has like an open gap in his head. I'm about to rip it even more. Hold on. Because I was so convinced he had an air gap, but turns out he doesn't, and now I'm upset. I wanted it to have an air gap. Now when she's bored for 0.03 seconds. Crazy. Oh my god. I might put together a video of the convention. That might be going up sometime soon. And I might also do an unboxing, because I did get a lot of things. It was so fun. Got some scissors. Oh my god. Yeah, no, my weekend, I overpushed myself to very much past the limits at that point. At that point, I was very much pushing like past the limits of what I can do. Because the mechanical bull, I think, was the final straw of where I was just over it. No joke. Literally an hour after I just got back from the convention, I went straight towards another like family event I had planned, and they had a mechanical bull, and I was not finna just sit there and be like, "Oh my god, I want to get on the mechanical bull," and so I did. Uh, I felt none of my body afterwards. I felt none of my body afterwards. And I think I lasted a good bit on the bull too, which is funny. It's like the moment I got home, I took off the cosplay. I kept my hair and like the hair clips and everything and certain accessories and the heels. And then I just quickly changed into a random like skirt, a random skirt and a shirt and whatnot. Just headed and then there was a mechanical bull. I accidentally ripped my skirt. Fun fact: I accidentally ripped my skirt when I got on the bull. It was so funny. But yeah, no. And I will be resting tomorrow. Tomorrow, I just wanted to make a stream today because I didn't stream yesterday, even though I promised on my schedule. And also because I wanted to share this experience. Because I'm gonna forget. Unless it's like the Barcelona story that I'm always telling it every time. It has like, oh wait. The octopus has like little air gaps in its feet. W story? Thank you. It has like little air gaps on its like little stubby little legs. I wouldn't really call it tentacle because it doesn't have that. It's just stubs. But it has air gaps in it. I'm going to hold on. I'm about to dismember the octopus in a second. I found an air bubble. Let's go. But yeah, no, definitely don't recommend. Don't recommend doing that. Where you just got. If you're tired, let it rest because you're not gonna feel your body afterwards. Convention food was okay. I had a pork bun. Well, not really a pork bun, but I think that's what they're called. It's just like these steamed buns, and it had like chicken, like sweet chicken on the inside. It was like weird because the bun, the little the steamed bun, on the outside it was like really warm and like really hot, but then the inside of it, the chicken was just cold. It was just really cold chicken on the inside. It was sweet. I don't know. It was just like an interesting. This like the bao bun, yeah, the bao bun. Is that how you pronounce it? Bao bun? Bao? Boy? Yeah, okay. Bao bun. Yeah, I had one of those and it had like the sweet chicken on the inside. It didn't have a name. It literally just said sweet spicy chicken. Did someone mention bao? Yeah. Until it was really good. It was just like really interesting that two different temperatures were mixing. Cuz like the outside was like warm and the inside was just like cold. So, it was still good. I ate it. But interesting mix of temperatures. And I had like a regular milk tea boba with coffee jelly cubes. I love bao. I made some a few years ago. I also love baos. I love the buns. I love those. Only some of my favorite. Specifically, I like the pork and veggie ones. I like that one better. But they had some sweet chicken. Uh, I was so lucky to find a table that was unoccupied because all of the tables were taken. Either it was someone sitting there or someone's belongings were there, and I was just like, there's. I was about to sit on the ground, and then I saw an open space. I was like, holy shit, I'm taking that chair. I'm taking that chair. OMG soup dumpling, those. I could mess those up. Ooh, soup dumplings. That sounds good as fuck. I want to go back to the sushi revolving place I went to a few days ago. That was so good. I missed that. Oh my god. But yeah, no, that was like our food. I've never had them to be honest. I don't know any near me that served them. I never been to one. There was one open in my city not that long ago. I've been meaning to go. I recently discovered there was like a Revolver Sushi somewhere nearby where I'm at, and I was just like excited. It's really funny because you kind of have to sit in a good spot or else you're just not getting anything. And here we were there for like a good bit. I was like I don't know. I think we ended up ordering like 30 plates. Um, there was at one point where a group of people just sat next to us. Nothing was showing up. No plates were showing up. And we realized what they were doing. Damn, gotta lurk. They weren't. So here's the thing. I get it if like, just eat everything. What they were doing though was just piling up the plates on their table, and there was no. Thank you for the lurk, Danny. The lurk. They were just piling the plates on the table. And they pretty much just ordered to go. All the things, all the shit they grabbed. But yeah, no, so yeah, they just kept piling. So what I noticed, I was like weirded out because I know some people. I went during the JJK collaboration that the restaurant was holding with. The restaurant had a collaboration with Jujutsu Kaisen, and so every 15 plates you eat, you get a little gachapon, and it has either a carabiner, or it has a sticker, or it has a sort of badge, or whatever. Not necessarily like the best, oh my gosh, I need to get those prizes sort of thing, but it's a fun little plus on for the experience. I loved it. I got myself like 2 sets of stickers. And so the table next to us, I noticed that no plates, well, they were not even next to us. They were like on the other side of the conveyor belt, but we can see them. Um, no plates were showing up after that. After they got set it down, no plates were showing up. And I was like, that's usually what ends up happening, because when you get someone that's like in front of you getting a lot of the good plates, or what getting a lot of the, just a lot of plates in general, and that's fine. Like I get it if that's like you just really want to eat those and try those and stuff, but you don't want to uh accidentally miss grabbing those plates. However, the people that were there, they were just grabbing everything from the watermelons to just every single fish that came by. It didn't matter what it was. They grabbed everything and they just started piling on the table. And the reason that it brought my attention is because I noticed they're not really eating. They weren't really eating. They just kept grabbing a bunch of shit and counting the plates, and I was just like, you have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. I want you to know that the restaurant lets you buy the little gachapons or the little toy accessories separately. So if you don't want to gamble, and if you don't want to like do the whole thing of 15 plates each or whatever, you can buy them separately. You can do that. These motherfuckers are just counting and grabbing everything on the conveyor belt. I know, oh my god. And then there we are, just sitting there like, well, now we gotta order on the screen because now no food's showing up. I was so peeved by that. I'm back. Welcome back, Void. I don't know, that just annoyed me a lot, just seeing, like, I get it if they were actually gonna eat the food, but it's just like, what are you doing? Oh my god. But no, it was fun. I actually really loved that experience. I want to go back because the food was actually good. It's like, use your brain. That. And I bet you they didn't even get what they were looking for because the gachapons are random. If you actually do the whole thing of like inserting the plates and grabbing the plates from the conveyor belt and whatnot, there is not 100% guaranteed you are going to get the item you want or like the limited edition. Because there was like a limited edition carabiner and it was like a sticker all over the fucking restaurant. It was like, make sure to grab our limited edition carabiner. Anyway, it's like, so either if they were looking for something specifically, or if they were genuinely trying to get like the whole collection of things from the collaboration, I feel like there was a smarter way to do that. I feel like that was just not it. Also, who even knows? Like, I don't know. It just peeves me when people do that. It was just like they grab everything and like you don't even know what you're going to get. Oh my god. And I was curious. I was actually curious to see if you could get the little accessories or stickers or whatever separately so you don't have to buy 15, 25 plates from the restaurant, and you can. You actually can order that separately so you don't have to do the whole gambling thing. Or if you wanted something specifically, that is an option. Just like, what is wrong with people? I love the salmon, the salmon. I miss that. I love that. It's still very hot here for me. Fair enough. Always gamble. I mean, yeah, but like, at least gamble smartly, you know? Oh my god. But yeah, no, that revolver sushi was like really fun. I had a lot of fun. I managed to eat. I managed to eat like a good decent. I didn't say I would eat 30 plates because I didn't, but like, I ate like a good decent 20 something plates. It's not like big plates, it's like these small little. Because they just give you like literally two balls of sushi, and that's pretty much it. Some plates have four, but pretty much you're just getting like two little balls of rice and fish on each plate. It's still pretty good. It's still really good. But they're not like necessarily big plates, and each plate, it's like, I don't know the prices. Being smart and responsible with decisions is so beta. Okay. Okay, boy. Okay, I'm taking the headphones off because they're actually hurting my head. I feel like my head's going to implode at any moment. At least it gives you the option to try new things without being wasteful. Yeah. And that's the fun of it. Like the fun. So if like you want to try like a sushi or something, it doesn't give you like a big plate or anything like that. It's just tiny like handheld plates so you can just get one or two balls of sushi. It is really good. The only thing that's not like on the conveyor belt are the soups and the desserts. That you have to order that on screen. Uh, and it's just so funny to see the little cat. It's a little robot thing that brings you your drinks and brings you like the little things you order on the. Actually, no, 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 no. I lied. There's another conveyor belt on the top part. The only thing is that one specifically stops at whatever table is that order their food. I lied. The drinks come from the little machine thing that walks around. There's like this little robot that has like a cat face on the screen, and it just gives you your drinks at your table. That's fine. So the other things you order from the menu, you get it from the top conveyor belt. So I like. I don't know if that's how it is for all the restaurants. That was just how it was for the one that's near me. Yeah, little cat face it had. It was so funny. Let me put these down here. When do you normally stream, by the way? Normally I do every day except Wednesdays and weekends. I don't stream on the weekends and I don't stream on Wednesdays. The only time you'll see me streaming on weekends if it's collaborations. But usually my stream time is around 10 a.m. EST. 10 or 9 or 10 a.m. EST. And then afterwards, today was just because I was not feeling it, and so that's why I'm doing it random afternoon. But usually it's at around 10 a.m. EST. Which reminds me, I should probably fix the chat, because there was supposed to be a little... There was supposed to be a link for my Discord, but I guess not. I will have to fix that, because usually the schedule is on my Discord server. I didn't see a schedule, so I thought I'd ask. Yeah, I need to fix that. I need to put a schedule on my Twitch. I will say though, I'm not too I don't stick too well to the schedule sometimes. Sometimes I end up a little late and sometimes I end up just not doing it at all. But that's just for other reasons. There's just like rare moments where it's just like chaos happens or something else comes up. But today since I promised a stream yesterday, I was gonna stream at around 3 p.m. yesterday. But I could not physically get up. I physically could not move. So I'm doing it today. I'm still tired. I'm still like worn out from the weekend. But I'm able to walk around now. So I'm gonna do a little short stream today. I say that and I'm already an hour in. But yeah. Absolute chaos. So hopefully I'll get that video ready and set up for TikTok. I might actually post it on YouTube as well, just in case. I think it's good enough to put the days on Twitch and put exact time and days on Discord. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Just put the days of when I stream on Twitch. And then if you want specifications like times or any sort of sudden changes, I'll put that on the Discord server. I've been trying to keep up with the schedule. With my time. I was so confident yesterday. I was so confident that I would be able to get up and stream. I fell the second I got up from bed. That was not happening. That was not happening. Oh my god. No, yeah, no. We know for the next time. We know next time. Not no heels. No heels for walking. That was a mistake. Um and also to just be prepared for it physically, because that was a lot of walking for a bunch of hours. Heels slash platforms, flats, hell no. Yeah, I made the big mistake of those thick, like, heel platforms. That's what I took with me in the convention. I was just like, my feet were dead by the end of it. I could not feel it. I tried to, like, move my toe at one point, and it felt like the nail of my toe was about to pop off. That's how bad it was. That's how bad it was. But oh my god. Just wear normal shoes on top of the heels. They'll surely cancel out the pain. No. Oh my god, and then add to the fact that I went on the mechanical bull afterwards. That was just not it. That was not it. That was not a good idea. I hit my back, like, really hard on the mechanical bull, so I'm thinking that's where the back pain came from. But who knows, it might have been from the convention as well. Listen, I do questionable decisions sometimes. I do questionable decisions, despite the fact that I know I shouldn't. But it's fine. I'm just glad the headbutt I got did not cause any severe issues. Because I was genuinely concerned, because I was disoriented for about an hour. Sometimes. Okay, listen. Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes. I say sometimes. Alright, I posted a picture of the little pin bag. I was gonna say eat a bag, but that's not an eat a bag. The pin bag. In my Discord server, it should be in pictures. I keep forgetting. Hold on. Let me quickly grab... Don't switch. Let me grab the invite really quickly and just put it in chat, because I keep forgetting to do that before stream. Before that. And I was supposed to... Alright, throw that in there and then pin it. We're gonna pin that. That should be it. No. There we go. There we go. There it is. I will fix it. There should be a command by the next time I stream. Because I forgot to set it up. I'm gonna schedule out some videos real quick, so I'll be lurking. Fair enough. See ya! I was supposed to put in the command, you know the command that just has the reoccurring message every few or so minutes? That was supposed to happen, but I forgot to do that. Oh wait, is it available? Wait. Wait a minute. Oh, it's available! Never mind! I lied. I think Danny put that. Wait, what? Never mind, we have it available. I think Danny might have put that, because I'm not sure when did we place that. There we go. There's the link. Oh my god. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Danny probably might have said it. How delayed are we? How delayed are we? We might be very much so delayed. But it's okay. It's okay. I would like... Oh my gosh. The command is up, but if you want it popping up at certain time interval, you'll need to set it up. Yeah, and I forgot to set it up, so I will be setting that up after stream. Hopefully by next stream it should be there. Some of my redeems are broken right now, so that's not unusual for my stream. It's honestly on brand that something's not working. Ugh. Give my fish. Felt fair. But oh well. Hopefully it'll be fixed by next stream. I'm about to use this octopus. You know what? I have a new little... Hold on. There we go. We can use the octopus to hold the pins. Now I don't have to use the side of my arm. The day everything in that stream works, I'll unfollow and say that change. That's crazy. Alright, hold on. I'm just gonna stick the pins in here. There we go. A little spiky octopus. With a bunch of needles and pins stuck to it. You want me to set that up? Set what up? Oh, the reoccurring message. I'll set that up afterwards. I'll do that afterwards. If I can remember, yeah. It's okay. Hold on, chat, I have a question, alright? I have a question. I just want to see if this works. I'm about to play some music. However, I want to know if you guys can hear it. If it actually, like, if the mic can pick it up. I'm guessing it didn't pick up. I don't think it picked up. Did Moshi join? I don't know if she joined. Did she join? I don't know. I heard it for 2 seconds. Hold on, let's try. Hold on, I want to see if it's gonna hear it for a little bit. If I talk, maybe you'll hear it. Maybe? I don't know. Did you guys hear that? You hear the music box? I'm gonna cry if you didn't. Wait, is it playing through your speakers? No, I'm actually winding an actual music box. It sounds like the music box from FNAF. Does it? Yeah. I have an actual little wind-up music box, and I'm just playing that. Do you have some noise filters or something? I don't know. It's a I don't know, it's just the mic. I know if I eat the mic, you can hear that, but you can't hear the music box? What the heck? I'm dumb, I'm sorry. No, it's okay. I like how the first time in a while, I finally have an actual fidget toy, so that I don't have to play with the stapler anymore. And yet the first thing I do is lobotomize it and then stick a bunch of needles in it. That's wonderful. You ain't missing much on Danny's Discord. That's crazy. I might take a bite out of the squishy. That's also another thing I can do. Just eat it. How do you fish? No, but seriously, I barely ever checked any other Discord servers. Too much going on for my brain. So I don't blame you for not joining. Fair enough. My that does this is that I just do my rounds with every Discord server. That's not a joke. I actually go through, like, every morning, I'll go through, like, each Discord server to see what the fuck I missed. And also just to get rid of the notifications, because I hate seeing the little white little button on the side. I don't know, I like having my thing cleared, and I like having everything not have a notification pop up, so I will just go through every Discord server just to get rid of notifications. Yay! New armor! That is now a peak. Throw that in there. Yeah. Well, I have to clean out my servers. I'm part of too many right now, and I can just reach out privately if y'all wanted to talk. Yeah. It's just my movie. What the what do you mean booby mouth? Oh, the curse thing. Oh my god. I only check like 3 servers, and the rest is just kind of whatever. There, now. Yeah, the thing came. Yeah, I saw that. That was. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god. Here, Moshi, is it okay if I DM you? I'm gonna DM you the little pin bag I made. It was for the convention and whatnot. I think you saw the bracelet. I sent the bracelet in your server, actually. So we're good on that. I did show you the bracelet on your server. Where the fuck? Where are you? Okay, there you are. Hello there. Mesh and that. Alright. I sent a friend request. If anyone wants. Yeah, I think I sent that in the pic, so I don't have to worry about the. I don't have to worry about the bracelet because I did send that to you in your own server. But yeah, it's too legit to have her DMs open. No, but that's fair. It's kind of smart to have like your DMs like set up like that. I always be, aw, yeah. I went ahead and did like a bunch of bracelets with like a bunch of streamers and people that I know. Like they're just little bracelet with their names and whatnot. And it's really funny because I ran out of letters for Danny's, and so it just says Daimora. It just says Daimora for his. It's okay. I will remake it. No one ever wants to do it, so I don't have that issue. That's crazy. No. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Motion. That's fair for that. And that's understandable. You never know. Why did my fish fly? Hold on. I was teasing. Yeah, it was like a last minute. I had to make that last minute. I just had like some lace and some ribbons, and then I just hot glued a bunch of little charms to the bag. I got some like cardboard, and I just hot glued it all to the cardboard insert and whatnot. I don't even know. I wasn't really going for a theme. I grabbed anything pink. But now I got some actual keychains and actual pins I can put in it now. Pretty. Yeah, thank you. I traded some bracelets with Jawa, and I got I got a little squishy thing. Oh my god. I'm so lucky the Tamagotchi didn't fall off, because I was so sure that thing was going to pop off at one point and just fall off my bag, but it didn't, and I'm so glad it didn't. I'm so glad it survived. And I say that because usually the little like silver ball keychains are like the ones that have those the ball connect things. Those are not necessarily the strongest things to hold on to. And sometimes it will just break or pop out of the lock thing. And I'm so happy it didn't happen. My Tamagotchi is still there. I mean, it's dead, but like it's still there. Thank you for the lyric, Danny. Thank you for the lyric. I might stream for another 30 minutes or so and then call it, because I need a rest. I can't. My head still hurts from the big fucking headache I got from the headbutt. But it's okay, it was worth it. I got to shove my wife and essentially beat her up by accident. Yes, rest is very important. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to take it easy, because I overdid myself this weekend. The wife. Oh my god. Another thing, I one time went to this like one event. This was from like another Yuki event I went to. They did a similar thing where they throw candy into the crowd because the piñata didn't have enough candy, I guess. And I don't know what the fuck happened, but at one point this big ass thing hit me in the head, and I thought it was a lollipop. I was so convinced it was a lollipop because usually that's what hits people, which is like these big hard ass lollipops, and it wasn't. It was this humongous like piece of metal. I have no clue what the fuck it was because it wasn't a coin. It wasn't a coin, but it was like this really rustic piece of metal that they tossed into the crowd, and that thing just happened to hit the back of my head. every time, every time Yuki does some shit, some sort of event, I'm always getting hit with something. That's fine. Thank you for the daily point. Congrats. It was like this big ass fucking piece of rustic metal. Don't know what it was. But anyway, that got tossed at me and that hit me in the head, and that was great. I think I also might have hit a girl in the head with a coin once, because I once got in charge of tossing coins into the crowd. And I wasn't, they didn't tell me how I was supposed to throw them. Apparently you're not supposed to throw them like you're, you know how you toss pebbles into the water to do the little, like, the skips, pebble skips and whatnot? I threw the quarters like that into the crowd. I might have actually knocked out a child, but that's fine. Um, but hey, I tossed quarters at one point. A rusty piece of metal hit the side. I might still have a picture of the. I might still have a picture of that piece of metal that hit me. Dude, fuck it, we ball. Exactly. Exactly. At this point, I just have that just engraved in my head. It's like, I survived another Yuki event. Because every time, it happens every time with her. Oh my god. I'm over here sitting and I'm not even I thinking I'm fishing something and I'm not. The fishing rod's not even in the water. What the fuck? This isn't my usual Minecraft server. This is just a random server I generated in creative mode just because I wanted to fish. But no, just fishing and chatting here. Now I just imagine some poor girl knocked unconscious by a fucking coin. The coin's still stuck in her forehead. Dude, I wasn't sure how I was supposed to throw them, man. They didn't tell me I was supposed to toss them upwards and not directly to the people. Listen, it's fine, you know? It builds character. I've had the Minecraft itch lately. I be building. It'd be like that. It's not great, but it's still building. It'd be like that. You just get the itch for it, and then you like have the little hyperfixation for about a week, and then you're over it. I'd be like that sometimes. That's usually how it is with Minecraft. You just have the grand energy to do shit, to build, to mine, to craft. And then after like a week or two, alright, the energy's gone. It's just like one of those games that comes back in phases. But yeah, no. I have like my own little survival world. I need to go back to it because I keep saying, I'm gonna finish this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna plant this. And then I get distracted and then I just don't do what I was supposed to do. Not gonna lie, I never got into Minecraft. I played like maybe 2 hours and then quit for months. Yeah, yeah, that's how the craze is. Sometimes. I remember I was like talking about like, oh my god, I'm finally gonna put the moss on the wall. I ended up on an adventure to find some cats and then I never did the wall. We just never finished it. That wall is never gonna finish. We're never finishing that wall. That's just how it's gonna be. I got another bound! Let's go. If they do another convention where I live, I'm gonna go dressed up as a Teletubby. That's just gonna be my costume idea for next time. That one at least gives me the excuse to wear soft, comfortable shoes. I will be Poe. Let's go. Hell yeah. Yee. Oh my god, speaking of Teletubby Poe, I need to fix my redeems. I need to fix that. My other VTuber model had the little Poe costume, and I need to fix that. I need to get that on this model. I have like a little Teletubby costume redeem, but I need to get it on this model. I also need to figure out because the person that did that I commissioned for the Teletubby costume, she was so nice and included the toggle of the other three. So the costume can switch between the colors and the character's antenna. And so I need to figure out how to get that set up on my end. If you can tell, I'm a huge fan of Teletubby. With the Poe points. Let's go. Same. Yeah. I have like my own little like I just like on my desk I have like a few little Teletubby things just sitting here and whatnot and oh my god. I'm so sad I couldn't find any Teletubby things related in the convention. But that's fine. Mostly it was mostly anime. So I'm not complaining. I used to watch so much Teletubby as a kid. I used to have the box set. I used to have like an actual like VHS tapes of Teletubby episodes, and I was just like so happy with that. That's why I've been playing Vintage Story. But hello, hi Danny. You've been playing Vintage Story because of Teletubbies? What? That's what I also asked. Oh, sorry. We were talking about Teletubbies. Oh, because of Minecraft, right? It was like funny timing. Minecraft combo, yeah. Fair enough. I want to go back to Mistwood. I miss Mistwood. I want to go back to that. But that's roleplay, so we gotta get that shit together. My character is still a wanted criminal, so I kind of have to wait. But yeah, no, I used to have like the actual box set of VHS tapes of the Teletubby episodes, and it was like my most favorite thing I had. I just like just constantly played it on my big ass TV. This little box TV I had. Oh my god. It was so fun. My mom hated the Teletubbies. She fucking hated them. It was so funny because I just never grew out of it. I still have the little like I still have like that one stuffed animal of Poe. He's somewhere. Um, like IRL, I have quite a lot of things that are like Teletubby things. Like I have like a little figurines. I have like plushies. I have my own onesie that's like Poe, the Teletubby Poe. Hence why I wanted to get a Teletubby costume for my VTuber model. However, I haven't set it up yet, so we will be setting that up soon. Hi, Reaper! Hi, Reaper. Welcome in. Oh my gosh. I love Teletubbies. Let's see, what do I got? I got this random confetti egg, and I don't know what to do with it. I might eat it, but that's fine. I'm joking. Just... There you go, put it there. I used to have snacks on my desk, and I don't know. I think I already finished them all. That's fine. Hi, Reaper. How are you doing? Snacks? You mean the Jello packets? You No, not the Jello packets. Actual snacks this time. I don't have any, unfortunately. I did run out of Jello packets. We officially ran out. We're done. Unfortunately. And I'm so sad. I want more pistachio. Good. Crazy. We've officially run out of Jello, pistachio packets. But who knows? Maybe I'll make a mistake again and buy 20 more. Time to buy more? Yeah, exactly. I'm not even catching fish. I've like, what am I doing? What am I doing? We catch fish. Yum. The fuck? Oh, something's dying. Time for more. And I know you were gonna. Oh my god, I still owe you. Like, or no, I owe Broly one more redeem, cause he redeemed the ads and I just couldn't, cause it wasn't letting me at that time. God dang it, boy, the heck. All right, ad time, chat. 30-second ad time. And they're disabled for 11 minutes. Why am I getting bonked? Excuse me. Ads. Congratulations, you got ads. Oh my god. What the heck? At what point, so when you get hit on the side of the head, what's like major things to be on the lookout to know that you have like an actual issue? Because like I still feel sore and I still feel like pain on the side of the head where I got headbutted, but I don't know what exactly am I supposed to look for. Have you started to play basketball yet? Good question. Have you? Google symptoms of a concussion. I did, and it just like tells you the simple things of like being disoriented, um, and having like I forgot what was the word. What did I look up? Yeah, I looked up. Okay, I looked up the symptoms and I saw that, so I'm just like curious. Cause I don't think so, but the pain's not going away, so it's just like I don't know if that's something to worry about. The pain is fine. Yeah, that's what I thought. Then again, that could have been from the headbutter, or that could have been from the mechanical bull. How'd you hurt yourself? That's a good question. I've already said this a bunch of times, but basically, party went a little bit crazy, and so Yuki, the wife, was like in front of me, and so she didn't realize I was behind her. And when she got up in the quick movement, she like hit me with the back of her head on the side, and I just like felt fucking disoriented as fuck. But after that event, I went to a convention, and then I just tired myself out because I was there in that convention for the entirety of from 9 to 5. And then afterwards, I got on a mechanical bull, and then from the mechanical bull, I fell backwards and like hit the back, but my head also still kind of hit a little bit of the bull when it did the turn spin. So who knows? Somewhere between that, I still feel tired. I could not feel my body yesterday. I felt nothing yesterday. I overdid myself. Kinda tired of typing the full question. It's crazy. I gotta go fix a streak. See ya, Reaper. Did ya know? I'm not worried about concussion. I'm just worried that I might have hit something that I wasn't supposed to. You know? Because I did get beat up. I got it looks like I got into a fight. I was beat up. Like, it looks so bad. Oh my god. Like, I got kicked. Like, someone's heel hit me on the side of the leg, and I got bruised up from there. And another person yanked, like, my arm and just dug their nails into the skin. And then at one point, I know someone yanked, like the ponytail I had at that time. I didn't have my glasses. I made sure to take off every accessory because that was Yuki's mistake of having accessories because someone yanked her earring at one point during the pile. And her headbands were like got in the way at some points. So it's like I made sure to take off my accessories because I got genuinely looked like I got beat up. That's how chaotic and bad it got. Um, if I remember correctly, I think I was bleeding on like the somewhere on my thigh. I did start bleeding because I did get scratched from there. I'm trying to remember like what other things that I had. I think that's it. I think that was it actually. I think I just got bruised up and yanked around. But you know what? That's the fun of it. That's the fun of it. That's why I say like Yuki got the worst part of it because she had her accessories on. Like she had her earrings, her necklace, her bracelets. Like she had all her stuff on her, and that's where it's like, I don't know. I don't think that's a good idea to jump in there where you can potentially get pulled and yanked from, or have something break. So I made sure to take that shit off, and that's where she didn't. Her headbands genuinely got, I think like pushed or something, and then like her earrings got yanked. I don't know. It doesn't really sound like fun. It's fun. It's just that sometimes people take it a bit too far. You know? Mostly the adults. But honestly, that's kind of what you expect when money gets thrown into the mix. It was like so funny to see. Like I turn around and I just see Yuki get piled on. Like she just had like a bunch of like 5 kids on top of her fighting for the stack of dollars that she found. Ow. You guys were trying to fight me for my $5, so I had my dignity and my $5. Hi Raccoon, new model? Yeah, I debuted it last week. I had my whole little debut last week for the new model. Hi. Welcome in, Mr. Raccoon. I wasn't around for it, so how? Fair enough, fair enough. I think I thought I posted it on the Discord server, so I wasn't sure. I know Danny posted it on his. Hi, Raccoon. Raccoon, it's okay if I call you Tarrant, because, like, it's really funny whenever I see someone, like, to just see a bunch of you, like, calling him Tarrant and whatnot. And I'm over here still calling you Raccoon. It's just so funny to me. But it's just like, I need permission. I need, like, actual permission to me. Just say it. Welcome back, Reaper. Sorry, I've been building this path to my Minecraft house. Ooh, nice. Like, this goes the same thing with, like, Bpomp. Like, unless I get, like, actual permission, I'm gonna keep calling you. I'm gonna keep calling them, like, what I see. Trent, multiple times, you always go back. Did you? Oh, I'm sorry. Darren, yeah. Trent. Sorry about that. It's just like, I just go with what I see. So, like, until I get actual permission from Bpomp, I'm still calling him Bpomp. Is it Trent or Tarrant? I keep saying Tarrant. It's Trent. I say both, but fair enough. Boop. Boop. Loopy! Hi! Welcome in! Welcome in. Oh my god. Yellow. I was so happy. Hi, welcome in, Loopy. We were just having like story time here. So proud. We were just like having story time here. I was like, I'm just fishing and just chatting. She just hates me, that's why. That's crazy. Cause I don't know what's wrong with me. Crazy. Oh my god, it is thundering outside. Please. Please. Do not rain. Do not rain. If it rains, we're ending stream because everything will go out. In fairness, who does it? Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Why are we waiting on Trent? No, we're not. It's okay. Oh, hating. No. Okay, I somewhat fixed the hole that I made. Um, does it make you feel bad? You're meant to say fuck you. Like, you oh, it's crazy. Okay, I put a little bit of glue. I had some fabric glue still on my desk. And I put some in there, so hopefully That fixes the hole I made. There we go. Lobotomy has been successful. A changed man. It's crazy. I have successfully lobotomized this octopus. I'm so happy. And I'm still upset that there was no gap in its head. Huh? Reaper? What's up? What? You're okay. Okay. I gotta follow the streamer path and be nice. That's crazy. So I'm just like slowly gluing back the pieces of it. I did stick like a bunch of needles in the octopus, but the thing— where the fuck did she go? Where did she go? Okay, there we go. What the fuck? Also, you ever heard of ad in No? No, I've never heard of that. Okay. Okay. Ad time, everyone. There we go. Ad time. They have redeemed the ads. Ads? Who are they? You're about to get yanked as well. I've streamed it. It's very cool. I've no clue what that is. Fuck you. I hope you stop on a dumb shit the second you— What is happening? What is happening? I'm guessing ad jail took Moshi. Oh my god. Ad time. Ooh, what if I put like tiny beads? Hold on. As in you missed it. Crazy coming from— for a little grilling ass kid. What? What? What is happening? Gremlin ass kid. Okay, hold on. I have an idea. What if I reopen the octopus's skull and then I put in like tiny little beads and then I close back the hole and it just has like a little rattle sound to it? I know it wouldn't be as squishy as before, but like it has like a rattle sound. Yeah, that'd be fun. Hold on, let me reopen your head really quickly. Just gonna stab the scissors back in. Jab it in and then— alright. Well, now my scissors have glue. That's fine. The problem is I don't have the beads on me right now, so I'm gonna have to wait. So it's just gonna stay there with its head open again. There, 30 years say you— okay, what is happening? Oh my god, chat. Alright, it's raining outside. It's thundering. I'm unfortunately gonna have to call it here. Adam is a horror puzzle game based in World War One. It's complicated to explain, but I think you find it cool. Interesting. Yeah. I'll definitely check it out. Thank you for the daily points, Loopy. Alright, I'm getting tired, and unfortunately, I think we're gonna call it here. I did say it was gonna be a short stream today, chat, so I will— yes, I will be getting some rest. I will be back Thursday. Tomorrow I don't stream Wednesdays, so I'll be back Thursday. But let's see who we can say hi to. Hopefully I'll have that video set up by tomorrow. So, anyways, I'll see you guys. Oh, you're gonna go say hi to Cece? I'll see you guys. Hope you guys enjoy the stream. Hold on. That is not Cece. Hold on. Cece's end. No! Hold on. Cece is ending stream. Hold on. We're switching. I literally just clicked on her and it has her ending screen. That's so funny. Alright. We're gonna go raid Fishy Meep. Let's go raid Fishy Meep. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I will see you guys on Thursday. Bye bye, chat!